Please be advised that everything in my video is purely for entertainment purposes. These are purely my thoughts and opinions and are subjective. I must advise you to please do your own research. All media used found on the public domain and of fair use and fair dealings. Hey guys, sorry, I know it's been a few days. Obviously, as you know, I'm on holiday in Australia with my family. It's now sadly getting really close to coming home. I am off to swim with dolphins, and I actually mean swimming with dolphins in the wild tomorrow, so I'm super crazy happy about that. They're not in captivity. There's none of this like Sea World and stuff like that, which I hate. Yeah, so that's going to be pretty crazy. Me and my husband are really excited about it. Today I went to Monato's, which is a massive open safari basically, and it's full of lions, cheetahs, chimpanzees, but it's not a zoo because I don't like zoos. It's one of the biggest ones in the world. It's like literally being in Africa. I saw giraffes. I'll upload pictures and stuff, but I'm going to Kangaroo Island tomorrow, so obviously I'll take some videos out there. The reason I'm doing a short video is because there's been so much going on, and I really want to go into detail because I saw a bit of what the Sussexes actually put on their website, and it made me angry. It made me so angry. It just infuriated me really that they've been given so much, and I know I've said this in so many videos, but that they've literally been given everything. The public adored Harry. They got given this huge wedding. They've moaned and complained pretty much every step of the way. They've never wanted to do anything of tradition. I don't understand why marry into the royal family? Why does she want to marry Harry yet never wanted to do anything that was part of being, you know, the royal family, the protocols? And don't even get me started on all this crap with Archie, the secrecy, the privacy. It's been so dramatic, and so I can't even say, people say Kardashian, but I actually find that offensive to the Kardashians. I've said it before, I actually have more respect for them and how they've earned their money than I do them. So I really hope that Kim and Kylie and that don't suddenly think, oh yeah, let's make friends with them, because Meghan is toxic. You really don't need someone like that in your life. I can't get my head around how gracious the Queen has been about it. Meghan, I don't give a shit what anyone says, pardon my French, but you know, it's not about racism, it's not about all of this victim crap they come out with. Her love saved Harry from being crushed. Her love did this. She swooped him and she saved him. And now look what his life is becoming. And as for their recent statements, wow, I mean, I will go into a longer video of it because I'm going to break down of it, but I'm angry. I'm angry about they make a point about saying that Harry is going to keep his military appointments, although not use them. Is that a swipe because they know that Princess Anne is basically going to step it up and she's hopefully going to take over his roles? They've said that other members of the royal family can earn money, yet they are the only two, and their royal highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. If they're talking about the York princesses, they're actual princesses, Meghan, born blood royal princesses, and yeah, they have worked. Okay, they've not gone out and got normal jobs, waitressing jobs like you and me, but they have worked, and they do a lot of charity work, but they actually do genuine charity work. Meghan has come on the scene, and everything she has done is to cause damage and destruction. She's destroyed so many people's lives. This is not a humanitarian. I mean, I don't mean that to sound so dramatic, but look what she's done to Harry's relationship. Not one. I don't know how people can defend her anymore. How can anyone literally say that she is the best thing that could ever happen to Harry? He looks miserable. He looks sick. He is behaving so strangely. He's almost like medicated. He's fallen out with everyone. And now to take a swipe at the Queen. The Queen has been so gracious. It honestly infuriated me. Piers Morgan nailed it. And you just think you jumped up, entitled, spoiled, disgusting pair. I mean, I have my own reasons for a while that I didn't like Meghan. And, you know, I've done lots of videos on it and stuff. And none of it's to do with her racism and the fact that, well, she's not black, she's biracial anyway, so get over it. But it's just the way that she's behaved. But it's coming off as venomous. They wanted to leave the royal family. The Queen tried to fight to keep them in the royal family. God alone knows why. But she's agreed to let them go. Next minute, they're coming back with all of this crap on their website, which is just mortifying. I doubt it's Meghan sitting there actually typing it herself. But then, who knows? I mean, it would have been done in calligraphy, surely, wouldn't it, if Meghan had been done it? But it could be Sarah Latham behind it. It could be just Meghan sitting there dictating to people. But Harry is doing this to his family, and I find it vicious to turn around. They've asked them not to, they've let them keep the HRH titles. Now, I always thought that was disgusting, but I do think maybe the Queen thinks that Harry is not going to last another year with Meghan, so she's keeping the door open for him to walk back. For them to turn around and say, okay, yeah, we are actually still Royal Highnesses, but we're not going to use it. Oh, and the Queen has said that they're no longer allowed to use the word royal, so all their Sussex royal branding, you know, needs to change. You didn't want to be a member of the royal family. What's the problem? You didn't want to be a member of the royal family. You didn't want to follow the royal protocols. You didn't want the constraints, the crushing life of being a member of the royal family. So why are you so desperately hanging on to it? And as you guys know from my last video, why should they trade from Sussex? Now apparently they've traded it up. From what I've seen, they're going for Sussex Global. Apparently Jessica Maroney, I don't know if it's true, if it is her behind it, but they have been buying out all of the Sussex Global. So if anyone is good on the internet, buy out Sussex Global internet websites all around the world. But this is what they're going to do. You're not from Sussex. You never gave a crap about Sussex. You visited Sussex for 45 minutes. Now you want to make money off of the county of Sussex. You want to keep kicking off using royal. But as for their cheek, sorry, it makes me so angry, but for their cheek to turn around and say, the Queen of England doesn't actually own the word royal, and we can use it if we want to, but we won't. What a pair of spoiled petulant children. Sorry. If Charles wants to take the throne, they're now affecting him being able to keep that, because if this is the attitude that they're going to continue to be so vocal about and let away get with, it's going to be even people like me that turn and say, fine, Republic. Now, I love William, I love Catherine, I love Princess Anne, I love Sophie, I love Edward, I love the royal family, I want to keep them. But you cannot keep letting these two behaving like this, doing what they want. And as for their, what was the comment about them? Then they will keep the protection because of Meghan's career, because of Harry's military career. Get over yourselves. It's shocking. It's absolutely shocking, but I will break it down. I will go into a more of a, I suppose, a calmer video. I just wanted to check in with you guys. There's no media in this video because I wanted to check in to say that I will be working on this next week. There's so many things that are going on with this, but I can't understand it. You want to be royal, you don't want to be royal. It's clear that Meghan never wanted to be royal, but she wants to take everything part of being royal, the money, the fame, the platform, but she doesn't want to be royal, and now she's kicking up and being that rude. How can Harry be that rude to his grandmother? Jeez, I mean, we know how Meghan treated her family. We know how she's treated her father. But for Harry, his grandma has adored him and given him so much in life. And for Harry to be behind, accept, allow, and I will say allow, his wife to continue to treat his family like this. There's been narcissistic control, there is all of that. You know, I've been in a relationship a long time ago where someone had control over me, but there was an element, and this is, if he is allowing her to have the, it's almost like insanity as well, isn't it? How can you turn around and say, the Queen of England, one of the longest reigning monarchs of the entire world, has no right to tell us whether we can call ourselves royal? Okay, well, call in the lawyers, Lizzie. Charles, whoever is in charge these days, call in the lawyers, strip the dukedom, strip Prince Harry, strip him for being a prince. If he wants to be a normal person, let him just be Harry Windsor. Take the lot from them, because they're not going to stop. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, and unless you start cracking down on this disgusting behaviour, how bad is it going to get? Even royal commentators, biographers are saying, this is just the start. Can you imagine if Harry ever does get the kahunas to leave her, what she's going to be like, what's going to happen? Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting behaviour. But on the one side, fans, people that have loved her, you know, the crazy fans of Meghan can do no wrong, even they're going, whoa, you've been allowed to have all of this freebies, everything. You married into the family for 21 months, you've caused nothing but problems. Harry's left his family to be with you, and you're kicking off, making remarks like that about the Queen. The bloody Queen. Oh, disgusting. I will say another thing before I go, that so many people said they don't care about the royal family, right? Because, you know, it's just, it's old, it's tradition's old and whatnot. But it's funny, isn't it? Since these two have come on and disrespected the Queen, how many people from all different generations are going, whoa, back off, that's our royal family. That is Queen Elizabeth, that's Prince Philip, and God alone knows what Harry's doing to it. what he's doing to that family. They will survive, I think they will survive, but these two need seriously slapping down because they're like naughty toddlers, pushing and pushing and pushing. They need a serious smacking, don't they? But anyway, I'm not condoning violence. So I'm going to go back to my husband and my wine. Love in Australia, going to stay out here for a few more days, and yeah. So I will be back, as I said, start doing more in-depth videos, my normal standard. I've got lots of media and stuff. I'll give a proper breakdown of everything that's been said. But I'll be back with you guys really soon. So see you later. Bye-bye.
If you like my video, please remember to like and subscribe. Please, angry typists, you will be blocked, so save your fingers the time. If you would like to buy me a coffee, please go to my About page and click the link. Love, Taz.